beard.
Oh my god.
You really talking about hair? I don't want to go in on you, bro. Anyway, Chapter 12, Section 1, Congress organizes with me, Sarah, and Octavio.
Congress.
Oh,
I like Sarah's tan.
I like that. You should.
Me too. I know, she looks so good.
Okay, off topic. Bye.
Why are you smiling?
Congress can.
Congress convenes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beginning of a new congressional term every 2 years on January 3rd of odd numbered years, and follows the general elections in November.
Alright, opening day in the House. Opening day occurs every other January, and it's up until opening day, members of the House have no real sworn members, rules, or organizations, and then all 435 seats in the House are up for election.
Well, right now it's 535.
535.
535 seats currently in Congress, and 100 of them are taken by the U.S. Senate, and 453 are by the House of Representatives. Opening day process. To start things off, the clerk takes order and checks roll of the representatives-elect. A speaker is then chosen by members to be their presiding officer. The speaker is sworn by the Dean of the House and then swears in members as a body. Elections are then held as a formality for clerk, sergeant at arms, chief administrative officer, and chaplain. The majority party is chosen who these non-member officials will be. After this, rules are established to be followed through the term. To conclude, the 19 permanent committees are appointed by a floor vote.
Opening day in the Senate. Only 1/3 of the seats are up for election every 2 years, and elections are rather short compared to the House due to the fewer number of seats to be filled. Once elected or re-elected, members are sworn in and positions are filled in committees.
State of the Union message. After the election in late January or beginning of February, the President makes his address to Congress. In the speech, he states on how he feels the country is in regards to domestic and foreign policy.
The presiding officers. The presiding officers are outlined in the Constitution. Article 1, Section 2, Clause 5, the House of Representatives shall choose their Speaker and other officers. In Article 1, Section 3, Clause 4, the Vice President of the United States shall be President of the Senate.
The Speaker of the House. Most powerful Speaker in Congress. He is the most powerful Speaker in Congress due to him being voted and leader of the majority party. They are fair and judicious. Main duties are to preside and keep order. Occasionally, a temporary presiding officer is chosen. Members of the office may only speak unless spoken to by the Speaker. Interprets rules on points of order, puts motions to a vote, and decides the outcome of votes taken on the floor. The Speaker must sign all bills and resolutions passed by the House.
And currently the Speaker of the House is Republican John Boehner.
And then this... It's okay.
President of the Senate. The President of the Senate is the Vice President, and he is not a member of the body that he presides, may not be part of the majority party, and has not been in service of that body like the Speaker of the House. And he can only vote when he has to break a tie. And then the President pro tempore is the temporary President in the Vice President's absence. And the pro tem, as he is called, follows the Speaker in presidential succession.
Does anybody know who the current President of the Senate is?
Really?
John,
Well, whoever the vice president of the
Joe
country
Biden?
is.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
oh,
And the current President pro tempore is...
No.
His name's either Orrin or Orion Hatch.
Hillary Clinton.
Party officers. Congress is a political body based on its partisanship and policy making for the nation. A party caucus is a meeting with one of the members of the parties in each house. Party caucuses occur in January, and it deals with party organization and committee membership.
The floor leaders. Most important, officers picked by their colleagues carry out decisions made by the caucus. They are assisted by whips who are chosen by the party caucus. The whips tell how many votes can be counted and which members have voted.
Committee chairman. Committee chairmen are the heads of the committees in each of the chambers. They decide when committees will meet and control where debates lead to.
Seniority rule. Seniority rule is an unwritten rule that has the party members who have served the longest appointed to the most important post. So people who've been in Congress and serving longer will get the more higher and more prominent positions.
Criticism of the seniority rule. It is said that the seniority rule discourages younger members. It has also been stated that the positions go to the same political party every year. Critics say that they have no idea of what the public opinion is. And after a House Republican conference, the House Republicans made a change to where the GOP chairman cannot serve for longer than 6 years. The seniority rule won't be abolished, as those who have the power reap the most benefits.
And that concludes chapter 12, section 1.